welcome to Huey the Bear. Today we shall explore social enterprises.
They are different from charity organizations. Let's explain. Social enterprises have a double bottom line. There's profit, like any other businesses. But they also have an element of social impact.
Social impact can be categorized into four main areas. They can provide employment opportunities to a group or groups of their choice. There are also social enterprises which provides capability building or skills development to the sector.
Another example will be SE, which provides advocacy, educate and promote a certain cause. We also have welfare groups that provides care, support, and tools to certain groups for better quality of life.
We put together a video that features for different SE that serves the sector in one or more of the areas of social impact.
Hi, I'm Raymond Koo. I'm the founder of the Saturday Movement, and I'm also the founder of S17 Kitchen. The movement started as a group of volunteers about 10.5 years ago called Saturdays at Lengkok Bahru. It's modeled after the book Tuesdays with Maurice. So what we do, we minister to 1,500 units of rental flats here. 90% of our beneficiaries are elderly, and 10% are some of the needy families who's got big families of 7, 8, 9 and all. One of the biggest challenge is how to do more, because sadly the highest suicide rate in Singapore is actually the elderly for many years. So what we do here is very meaningful. We have befriending sessions on Wednesdays and Fridays to let them come together and chit chat and just air whatever that's on their mind, to let it out of their chest and what we say. Every Saturday, what we do, we distribute bread and fruits, fresh fruits to them in the house. And during this time where we give bread and fruits, we also give them tokens for them to come and have their meals here. So we provide 500 free meals a week for them. We started with a small group of about 20, 10.5 years ago. When we started to say, okay, let's have something to eat downstairs, and also we were trying to get the residents to come down. Most of them were not interested at all. First things they asked, are you from the government? Are you from the church? Are you from the temple? Because there's a lot of insecurity, like, are these people for real? Why are they giving me free food? Why are they even providing me lunch? Why are they providing me tea time? Things like that. So there was a lot of uncertainty there. So I think over the years we've gained their trust, and it becomes a very kampong spirit. Everybody helps each other. What will be very interesting if you can gather your group, gather your colleagues, gather your company to come and say, hey, let's order food from this organization. Or you're still paying the same for your meal, but you're doing good in that sense. So I would encourage everybody, please come order. We got good, decent food, we got very good coffee, we got shuffles and everything else. Please come and support this initiative here.
Hope to provide people with disability a skill and a sustainable employment. The inspiration comes from the traditional kueh that truly represents Singapore national heritage. We believe in using clay art craft to benefit the cause. We hope that you can support us as a conscious consumer as we grow to serve better.
Oke, kegiatan hari ini selesai. Kita sudah melakukan penimbangan, pemilihan sampel, dan hasil yang kita dapatkan yaitu 1569 kg. Kita akan jumpa lagi minggu depan dengan tempat yang berbeda.
MPAC is a social enterprise that champions giving skills. We channel skill sets from those who have to those who need the skill sets. We provide shared services like accounting, payrolls to the charities and social enterprises. We work with volunteers. Basically, volunteers' time are free for the beneficiary organization. We only charge a fee in managing the process as well as cover our costs. So that's one part of a business. The other part of the business is working with companies to help them to curate programs. So we charge them for the time we spend with them. And the last part is working with foundations in the sense that when they give money, they want to know how their money has made an impact. So we evaluate the programs and they pay for our time cost. I saw there's this gap whereby a lot of the non-profit organizations are doing great work, but they don't have enough talents, they don't have enough funding to look at their back office like finance, legal, marketing. These would be pretty normal for any corporations to have, but in the social sector we don't have that. But on the other hand, Singapore has so many talents, so people who have skills. So clearly something is not working.
We heard quite a lot about innovation and productivity getting into the VWO sector, right? So we now, in the buzzword, talk about how we could be more productive as a sector. Do you think skill-based volunteering has a role to play in driving innovation and productivity?
Very definitely. In fact, the next lap of the journey for many of the charity organizations is about how to be more productive.
So I thought the possibility about what if I can channel all the talents to spend maybe 1%, 5% of their time to the social sector, what would it like? So that possibility really got me started. The space of managing people, managing expectation, bridging the gap. Constantly there will be a lot of failing stories that certain things just doesn't work based on personality, based on how the way we set up our structure. So I guess that's the beauty of innovation. Innovation starts from failure, I guess. Failure and then try and error. So the beauty of it is being able to really look at, accept the failure and look at how we could do it differently. You know, part of this journey has also taught us to reflect and see how can we deal with our own fear and let that go and create the possibility that we wanted to create.
There are so many social enterprises around. These 4 are especially selected to showcase their work in an area of social impact.
Do support social enterprises, as you will be indirectly supporting the cause they advocate for too.
Like what Mr. Raymond of S17 said, "You are paying the same for your food, why not do some good too?" Do you know of any other social enterprises? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you and see you soon.